Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report special episode, Final Fantasy ranking. Finally, we only put the thing out in, what was it, May? I think it was May.
It was like February last year.
Yeah. Jam, forgive me, mate. Jam's here. He's been playing Rocket League. He's been watching The Office. He's been having a good time. But we have a very special guest today, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from sunny Crewe. Is that right, Chloe?
Yeah,
sunny Crewe. It's Chlobo63, the famous. How are you?
I'm doing great, mate. Yeah. How are you guys doing?
We're living the dream, as always.
Full.
I want to say thank you very much for joining us today, Chloe. Really appreciate your time. Resident Final Fantasy expert was needed, and you stepped up, and I really appreciate it. And I'm sure Dave.
I like how you said resident Final Fantasy expert because she's a Resident Evil expert too.
Exactly. So what did you get up to in your spare time, Chloe? I know you stream as well.
Yeah, I stream. I mean, not really a lot. I just get attacked by a kitten, stream, live my best life, Not really a lot.
What sort of stuff do you stream? Is it normally horror stuff or?
Yeah, I mean, I try and specialise in horror, obviously. Big Resident Evil fan. Recently completed the last game of the series.
I ask you a question. What's your favourite one?
4.
Jad's here. 4?
Yeah.
That is the correct answer. That is the correct
Resident
answer.
Evil 4. It's the OG. It's just playing any game as Leon. Literally, it just does it for me.
Yeah, 2. You like 2 as well?
Yeah.
And 6. Do you like 6? Really?
Did anyone play 6?
You played 6.
After 5.
6 was like stuck in an identity crisis, wasn't it? It didn't know what it wanted to do, and it really annoyed me. So what have you been playing recently, Chloe? You've been playing Resident Evil or?
Yeah, so I recently finished Revelations Part 2, I say, which was the last game of the entire series, so I've completed every Resident Evil game now.
Is that on camera or just like in general? Ish.
Slightly. Some were off stream before I started streaming, and then a lot of them have been on my channel, so
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a manager at an ice cream shop.
Is it the ice cream shop?
Yeah.
What's the ice cream shop?
Oh, what ice cream shop?
Shut up, Jam. It's the ice cream shop around that area, right?
Around it. Yeah, it is.
The S word, yeah? Right, I'll tell you a story about that, right, Chloe.
Oh god, right.
My personal life brought me to Huddersfield, yeah? I'm from Crewe, which I know Jam because he used to live in Crewe and we used to hang out and stuff. And when I moved up here, they go, "Oh, you dirty southerner, I'm from Yorkshire, I like tea." And I'm like, shit, right. So Crewe's a shithole. Most of the time I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, you're right, whatever. One thing that pisses me off, more than anything in the world, right, they'll still look you dead in the eye and tell you that Dixie's Ices, some shit ice cream shop round here, is better than Snugberry's, and I'm like,
some shit ice cream shop.
Right.
I'm like,
wherever these people are, right, let's go, I'm game.
M62, come here and just sort them out. I'm like, I mean, it's fine.
I will.
It's fine, it's just like, it's like whipped and nothing wrong with ice cream, I quite like it, but I mean, it's quite sweet, I do like it, but it's not Snugberry's. Do you know what I mean?
No. I'm just gonna say it. No.
No, it does me head in, I'm sorry. But have you been up to anything else in your life? Have you been watching anything, or have you been anywhere nice?
I mean, I went to London probably a couple of weeks ago.
The greatest city on earth.
Do some weeb shopping, buy some ramen, stock up on ramen. I've got a new Final Fantasy VII book, which I'm really proud to own now.
One?
It's the Final Fantasy VII Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I bought that, and it's
the Ultimateria, whatever.
That's the one. Yeah, greatest things ever.
With his knowledge out of nowhere.
Let's go.
Right, have you read it yet? Have you had a chance to read it?
I mean, I can grab it. It's on my shelf over here. I mean, I've just been staring at the cover art because it's just Cloud. I've not really looked inside.
To be fair, books are sick because the artwork, and I buy books because they look cool.
Yeah. Jam bought me a book for my birthday, which is really cool. The arcade history of like the artwork on it's really cool. That is down here somewhere. You could probably see it sticking out because it's like oblong.
It's an awkward sized book.
Yeah, but it's nice though. Doesn't fit on my shelf properly, but it's nice.
Good
Yeah.
to own.
Of course, Jam as well. Jam,
What?
we're a bit late tonight. It's all your fault.
It's Royal China's fault.
Yeah, so you went to the Chinese. Was it worth it?
Oh, I didn't go to the
You
Chinese.
didn't go.
The Chinese
You
came
may,
to
you
me.
may as well have ordered it from China,
Late.
mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
Was it worth it? Was it nice?
Yeah, it was good.
When we're at yours, we do have a Chinese sometimes, and I do enjoy it.
We do.
I do enjoy
That's
it,
the best
to be honest.
Chinese for me. Yeah.
Royal China.
Yeah. That's the problem
Slaps.
with takeaways up here. There's 5,000 of them, but they're shit. Jam, what have you been up to? I've been playing Rocket League.
Other than the obvious and winning champ tournaments on Rocket League with premium people.
Well done. Bravo.
Let's go.
Yeah. I've been, the last few days, actually hooked on Need for Speed.
Really?
Mm.
'Cause I got you that, and I'm like, it was that or Crisis Core. Would you have preferred that, or would you have?
No, yeah, if you got me Crisis Core, I probably wouldn't have played it probably until I finished Ragnarok.
Yeah, which had been
I
about
don't,
3
have to
years,
think,
right?
I don't have to think about Need for Speed too much.
Yeah, you just old R2 and just in a bit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, cool, nice. You been playing anything else, or?
No, actually, that's about it. And watching The Office.
Oh, the great show all the time. Which one that Chloe's not seeing, which needs to go, just open Netflix right now and watch it.
debatable.
Just
debatable.
break through the first episode, Chloe.
No, break through the first
Ease into it.
3 or 4.
Are we
Yeah.
talking the American one or the
We're
British
talking
one?
the US one, mate. The greatest
Right,
show of all
okay.
time.
With Steve Carell, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, it's the greatest show ever made. I relate to it a lot because I work in an office, unfortunately. And the office I work in now is the same phone, and it bothers me. Phil, mate, how are you doing? He's not seen his wife since he got a Crisis Core for Christmas, so
Yes.
need to get a bit of peace,
Top
right?
woman.
Chloe, you
right,
finished
sure.
it, haven't you?
I certainly have. Yeah.
How long does it take to finish?
I was doing on average like 4 to 5 hours a day, like on stream, and I completed it in about 5.
25. That's not bad because it's not a full price game, is it?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of side missions, is there, Chloe? Is that right? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I did die a lot, so I probably could have completed it quicker, to be quite
probably
honest, if I
could have done
didn't
it
die.
quicker, but you know, it is what it is, mate.
Exactly.
Jam. Anything
Yeah.
else to tell the group, or you good?
I'm good.
Someone asked me.
No.
Why?
Okay.
Come on,
What have
mate.
you
I
been doing, you
swear to
gimp?
God, mate. Every 12 to 18 months, I always get like an inkling to I'm going to win a game of Tetris 99 if it fucking kills me. Spoiler alert: I played that game for 100 hours, not won a single game yet. I'm fucking.
How
sick.
much?
100 hours.
I thought you said 400 hours.
So did I.
No, sorry.
I was like,
This the Yorkshire twang coming in, I think, to me.
No, I think they just skipped a beat on the internet.
Maybe. Wait,
Win a game. I've done it quite a few times.
Phil's wife is better at Tetris 99 than me. She's won 10 games. Is that more than you, Jim?
Oh,
Or is
nice.
that about what you've...
I must have. I don't know how many I've won.
You probably cheated about 3 games, mate. Shut up.
No, it's more than 3.
No, it's not. Shut up. Don't ruin my
At least, it's at least double digits, but I
I
don't.
can't...
I don't know. I don't really play
And
that
it
often.
annoys me. But I can get like second on it. I don't know.
You got to understand how it all
Yeah, I
works.
suppose
I don't really fully understand it.
No, people do like T-spins and all that shit. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Just fucking...
Oh yeah, do that.
Clear the fucking line. Whatever. Live Alive. Ask me about that.
Live alive,
Live Alive. Or Live Alive or whatever.
Live Alive.
Ask me.
live.
shite.
No, it's good. It's just the scenarios are too short, and there's like certain mechanics, and it feels like they don't have enough room to breathe. And then it's like, oh, credits, right? Sit a bit. Let's do the next one. I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's good though. It's very good. I do like it. And again, Jam. It's one for you. And
It's called Get a Life.
to be fair,
Oh,
Neck.
there's a rumour there, only. But yeah, and watching The Office. I watched the Near
Get some
Enemy.
aloe vera for that burn.
Do you want the review of the Near
Of
Enemy?
what?
The Near Enemy. mate.
How many episodes is? Have you watched all of it?
Oh, yeah, I've watched all 1 episode, Jam.
Oh, I thought there might
Kind
be a
of an
few.
expert on the subject, mate.
What's the review of the Deer Anime?
It's basically the game, but sped up and no gameplay. As stupid as that sounds, but It's very good though, because the metal is all 3D shit. Like, do you know the 3D stuff? So, Chloe, you like anime, I think.
I
You've
do,
got
but
Evangelion on your thing. You do, shush.
You do.
Do you know that new style with the like shiny 3D sort of?
Is it just 3D objects in a 2D
basically,
animation?
basically.
yeah.
It's like off point at first, but when it starts gelling, it's like, okay, that's cool. And NS, how dare you? So that's lovely, Chloe, mate. It's very good. But again, if you don't like it, I'm not sure how much you'll dig it. But
No one likes Nier.
Right, you ready?
Oh, have you played Nier before?
Of course.
I have not. No, I've been recommended it though. With it being a Square
You're
game.
going to be
so-
recommended it again, and go and get it now.
Right.
I'll
Okay.
post it to you, mate. I swear down.
Oh, Nick,
Right.
I'm going to work this out.
That is,
Or I'm the woman, am I?
yeah. Ryan likes Nier.
I'd rock your world, Nick.
Right. Shall we crack on or what?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, so we have a list, the ultimate list. If you haven't voted now, if you want to do it now, I'll let you. But if you've got to be 2 minutes. But the list is here, right in front of me. The ultimate ranking of all the Final Fantasy mainline games, 1 through 15. No side ones, no sequels, no tactics or anything like that. It will be cool. Invited Chloe on the show to extend the knowledge a bit. Because I'm a bit. I love the ones I love, but the ones I don't like, I don't care about. NetBear's a 10-2 fanboy, so
10-2. I'm a 10 fan, but I've never played 10-2.
Yeah, same jump.
right, you two are weird, right? I've played 10-2. Weirdos. Isn't there like 500 endings? Someone.
I don't know.
There's not 500. There's like 10 endings or 5 or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh lord.
Anyway, I'm just gonna run through it, if that's okay with everyone.
Yes.
Let's go.
Is that from 1 to 1 downwards, right? Or is that 7's down there? That's right. Okay.
I'll give on.
Right. So we're starting from 15 upwards. So this is it in stone.
Ryan, that's all sorts of wrong.
This is the worst.
You've got 13 in front of 10, 8. No one cares about 7. I'm sorry, right? What? Did you let Ryan vote?
I think Ryan did vote. Yeah. This is a democracy, Jam. Like, this is people can't be trusted. You know what I mean? What's the Peep Show quote? What's the funny line in Peep Show? Is it Peep Show? When it says people can't be trusted to like Coldplay and voted for the Nazis or something like that. Up the toffees, jodders.
I don't know. But go ahead. What's the worst one rated on the list?
No one's going to be surprised at this, I don't think. But this,
Final Fantasy 1.
no, that's relatively high up from what I thought it was going to.
13's bottom one.
No, it's actually. I'm going to ruin the bit now, but I got an email about this game because it's still fucking going. 15th on the list. It's Final
14.
No, you
14.
No, the other one.
She's still going.
Final Fantasy 11.
11.
Has anyone played 11? Because I played it for about an hour and was like, alright, cool, I get it. I'll turn a bit.
No.
Phil got it. Well done, Phil, mate. As a subscriber as well, I've just seen that. Thank you very much. Can anyone elaborate on 11 being online? Because I can't.
I didn't know. I thought 14 just replaced 11 and
No, 14
became the
replaced
new
itself.
one.
Yeah.
I did as well, but I got an okay. Gibbo's here. It's a wank MMO. There you go. That's why it's bottom of the list, ladies and gentlemen. Because it was come out at a time I fucking buzzed off Final Fantasy 7 through 7, 9, 10. There's no number between 7 and 9.
It's a WMMO.
And I was like, I'm in. I got me my ass like, Mum, I need a fucking computer now. And it was like, bang. And I played it and I was like, alright, cool, I get it. It's in a bit. Off. Bye. Did no one else play it?
I think my brother did for a bit. I think.
Okay. Okay, this is why it's bomb. I mean, it's the fan base is there. Final Fantasy 14, the other MMO, has got one of the best online communities I've ever been in. Very helpful. Everyone's very helpful and nice. Makes a change from all the what I save in Rocket League and the toxicity and Overwatch and all that shit. So we'll just go on to the next one. Number 14. Right. Are you ready? I don't think you played this one, Chloe. I've not played this one. And I'm gonna.
But I definitely haven't.
Jam hasn't either. Final Fantasy V, which is way too low because I hear good things about it, but I've never played it, so it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Well, we didn't get Final Fantasy until 7 came out.
Official first release is 7, so I played a lot of the old ones, but not like when they came out.
Gibbo's got he's out for 12.
Oh god. Right, okay, no, it's cool. Yeah, I heard good things like there's the song Bridge, the Gilgamesh Bridge of the Battle of the Big Bridge. It's fucking banger. I'm sure you've heard it. Jam, have you heard that song?
Probably.
You have. Chloe, have you heard that song?
I think so, yeah. I do listen to the Distant Worlds soundtracks, so I'm sure it's probably on one of them somewhere.
Definitely, it's a fucking banger. It's one of the songs I play when I'm riding in the car in one of the other Final Fantasy games, which will remain nameless until I say it. Gibbo isn't a fan of... I'm going to take a quick pause. Chloe, do you like Final Fantasy 12? I can't remember.
Is that the Zodiac Age?
Yeah.
I've played it very briefly. I didn't like the battle system on it, even though it's fairly similar to a lot of the ones that I like in the series, like 15 kind of, like the free sort of play fighting and such.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Haven't played it enough.
Right, NS and Ryan say that 12's the best one, which is wrong, but whatever. I'm going to move on. It's one I have played. Right, we're getting somewhere now. Number...
Kicking off in the chat.
This is... The Final Fantasy is the video game Star Wars. It's got civil war within its fan base, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
We're all friends
right.
here. It's all a bit of banter, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch on YouTube, don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, we're all friends.
We're all friends. We're all best mates. We're going to go out for a beer after this. When I have played for 10 minutes, I was, well, maybe not you, I don't know. Number 13. I think I put this bottom because it's shit. Final Fantasy 2. The actual Final Fantasy 2, not the American Final Fantasy 2, which is brilliant. Has anyone played Final Fantasy 2? It's a load of shit. So everything that made 1 for 1980, was it 1987?
I think, 87.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. Everything that made 1 brilliant. 2 was just like, no, we're going to change everything and fuck everything up. And fucking the level system pissed me off. And I say it now, it was probably a few hours in. I thought, fuck this, because I got the PlayStation re-releases that come out, the Origins and Anthology, I think it was. 1 and 2 and 4 and 5, I think.
They cost bare money now.
Yeah, they're behind me, mate. Up there somewhere. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So, I mean, do you have any experience with 2? Either of you?
Nope.
No. Has anyone in
I played them on ROMs, that's it. But, when you get right, I'll play it for about 5 minutes and I'm done.
I do that sometimes. I do that a lot. So I'm just going to move on a bit. So we'll get to ones we've all played soon, I promise.
Yeah.
Number 12. Are you ready? Well, how this works, we've all voted, chucked it in a blender, and it spat out the results, like an average thing. Number 12, another shit one, to be honest. I'm sorry. I do like Final Fantasy, but so much shit. Final Fantasy 3.
3's shit, yeah. 3's crap.
3 wasn't released outside of Japan, and there's a reason why. It's just a load of shit in it. Again, I've only played the 3DS remake. I've not played the actual.
The DS one was blank.
And I was like, you didn't play this one either, Chloe? Is that right?
No.
You're
not missing
don't waste
much.
your fucking time. It's absolute. They would have stuck 4. I'll get to 4 in a minute, but it is what it is. No, Gibbo didn't enjoy 3. If anyone did enjoy 3, I assume if you're watching this in the future, maybe 10 years or so, and you think 3 was underrated, just let us know.
To be fair, I'm keen to get the Pixel remasters though, try and play them.
Ask me.
Ask you what?
Ask me if I'm getting the Switch hard copy of the Pixel remasters. for 500.
Are you getting the Pixel? Are you getting the
Straight
Pixel
up,
remaster,
I was
mate?
like, bang, there's your money, swear. I'm not buying the Steam version. Fuck you, mate. I'm buying it on Switch where it fucking belongs. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, but I'm gonna go to my favourite first. I think I'm not gonna.
You could play 6 again.
I might do. I don't know, mate. But anyway, what's that?
Yes, Gibbo, they are Pixel remakes.
Number 11. Are you ready? Chloe, I'm gonna go with you in this one. Is that alright? I think you played
Right.
this one.
Okay.
Jam loves this game, so I can't go to
Oh,
it
it's
first.
Final
It's
Fantasy
unfair.
13, is it?
Number 11 is Final Fantasy 13. The
Fucking wank.
Right, Jam doesn't like it. Do you like this one, Chloe? Or do you?
No, I wasn't a fan. I mean, I love Lightning as a character. I feel like the actual story behind 13 was completely different for what they made Lightning to be. If she was in a different game in the series, maybe I feel like she could have fit in better. But I just feel like it just wasn't right.
If you could swap, if you could pick Lightning out and just dump her in another game and then pick the protagonist of that one out and dump her in this one, which one would you go for? Because they're trying to make Cloud as a
probably-
girl, basically, right?
I feel like, to be honest, I'd say 15.
You
I feel
take
like
Noctis and then-
Noctis out of 15 and swap to... yeah, I feel like that'd be a good swap. I don't know why.
I can see Lightning running around with them lot in 15. I can see that.
Yeah.
And Noctis is a bit of a.
I'm surprised it wasn't DLC.
But this is a game with 2 sequels, by the way. Alright.
Yeah, why?
And
exactly.
Even Nomura, do you play Kingdom Hearts? I know, Jam, you don't. Chloe, do you play Kingdom Hearts? Right.
I do, yeah.
Noctis, what's that game called? I don't play it. I just.
Noctum Rex.
Whatever it's called.
I think,
That's
yeah.
basically versus 13, right? That's what he's trying
Pretty
to
much.
get. Yeah, and I'm just like, you fucking.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was supposed to be versus
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is basically what Final Fantasy 15 was like, sort of scrapped and turned into, right?
Yeah.
Versus 13. If I'm remembering that correctly, yeah. The battle system was. I mean, I quite like stacking all the what was it, the paradigm thing? Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah, the
Paradigm shift, yeah.
shift thing, and that was kind of cool to stack all that, and then because in the late game you sort of got a good rhythm going. Don't know about Chronicles reference there for you.
No,
Okay. Shut up, mate. But this is well. I mean, Gibbo's upset that it's below 12, but we'll see.
Bless
We'll see.
Thank
Are you
you.
ready for number 10? Right?
Jesus. Yeah.
Are you ready? The one that started it all.
On the start of it all.
Final Fantasy 1, mate.
Oh,
Oh.
Have you?
The
I-
not-
I have played.
The
but not a lot.
Final Fantasy. Yeah. Yeah.
Of course it is, lads. Have you played this one? Cameron loves Final Fantasy 1.
I don't like it anymore.
So you have played it, Jam? This is good.
Yes,
Right.
this was like a bare years ago.
Bare years ago.
Little side story. So, Andrew, my brother, for context, this was back before you could order like stuff online properly, and he
talking about the
ordered.
shop in London,
No. He ordered online like when we first got the internet. During the Big Macs, the green ones with the coloured backs and stuff.
With a big arse.
Wow, we got that hooked up to the internet. It was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And it was something. It must have been some proper dodgy site. But he ordered MAME.
Play.com.
No, he ordered MAME, like 5,000 games on a few like discs.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Not even joking. It came. The disc was like loads of them, but you have to put like each disc in, load
So-
it in, and play. And that's how I played Final Fantasy
Like
1.
a CD-ROM, right? Not like a
Yeah, CD-ROM.
CD-ROM, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
you play Final Fantasy 1. And you were like, well, this is shit.
Yes.
No, it's got some good stuff, man. I mean,
To be fair, I played Moonwalker a lot back then as well.
Moonwalker's a sick game. But this
Classic.
isn't the top Michael Jackson games, Jam. So,
Well, we just finished the best one, so
yeah, the only one that matters.
What about the Wii one though?
Yeah, that what's it
dancing
called?
one?
Dancing with.
Sure loves that.
The experience. Oh, that game
it.
was my shit back in the
Yeah,
day.
never mind all. No, these are crap, mate. Let's get on Michael Jackson Experience Club. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Chloe, have you played it?
Which one?
One.
No,
No,
I have not.
no. It's
No.
funny to see like Garland in like the first hour. So I thought I was like, oh shit, it's that guy from Final Fantasy 9. But then obviously not. You know what I mean? It laid the groundwork. I'm sure it inspired the whole series. The series does get better from what I played. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is anyone's favourite, which is saying a lot because it seems to be scattered everywhere. You see, I spoke to someone. I'll tell you later. You ready for number 9? Is it 9? I haven't numbered the cells. I'm sorry. I should number the cells, shouldn't I?
It is number 9, yeah.
Yeah, number 9. Gibbo can finally rest at ease, mate. It's Jam's favourite game of all time.
No, it's not.
Final Fantasy 12. We don't like 12, right? Ryan loves 12.
I played enough of it to know I don't like it.
Right, yeah. I've tried a few times with a few of these games. This is one of them. I tried a few times and was like, I can't be arsed.
No, it's too in depth.
Yeah. Starts off like okay, like let's get on, and then it's just like okay, this is shit. Not shit. I'm not going to say that, but I didn't enjoy it. Yeah. What? Is NS okay? So much shit to it, and all the characters were crap. That is your number 1 review. I think Ryan's just gonna have.
I just remember someone in a bunny suit and some rip-off of Zidane.
Fran, yeah, Fran and Vaughn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Baltier was. True story. The guy that does the voice for Baltier is in remake as Wedge. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right in my head.
It rings a bell, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Biggs, one of the two.
Yeah. No, Biggs is in Breaking Bad, right? He's also in The Office. Is that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I think we're right.
Now.
I think we got there. I think. Right. John, why don't you like 12, mate?
Because it's crap.
Right, there you go. Put it on the box, mate, because it's crap. It's been in like every. To be fair,
I played a lot. I played quite a lot of it, so I know I can pass judgment confidently.
that's
on
his
this
name.
one.
Ryan Gideon Emery. That's the dude's name. Right. Boom. Ryan's upset. I'm sorry, Ryan. Come back. We love 12, really. Don't worry. We'll move on. You got anything to add on 12? Because I know you love it so much.
Me?
About either of you, mate.
I remember the FMV sequences being really nice.
Yeah. To be fair, like I said, it did start off with a bang. It was like, oh shit, the death already. What? Okay.
That's about it.
Booting off, and then it's like, okay, back down to earth. It felt like it wanted to be an MMO because whatever. Yes, cool. Moving on. This is 8. Number 8. Let me count it.
Jack, need a recap.
We need a recap of the rankings, mate.
Okay, recap. Number 15, Final Fantasy 11. Sorry, Ryan, made me laugh. I'm going to write it now. 15, Final Fantasy 11. 14, Final Fantasy 5, the greatest game ever made. 13, Final Fantasy 2, the greatest game ever made. 12, Final Fantasy 3. You'll never guess what. It's the greatest game ever made. Number 11, 13, the greatest game of all time. Number 10 is Final Fantasy 1, and what was just number? It was number 9. Number 9, Final Fantasy 12. 2 is a pile of dog shit. Told you 2 was shit. I speak facts, mate. But we are getting into the juicy territory. This is the territory where it's a bit too high or it's a bit too low. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone. Fuck it, let's do it. Right, number 8. I'd be interested to see. Chloe, you've not played this one. I'm not sure if Jam has. Jam.
What?
Have you played Final Fantasy 4?
No.
Because it's our number 8 on the list, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
I have not played it.
Final Fantasy 4 is the second best one. That is between 1 and 6. I'm just going to say it out there now. This is the one
Well, technically, yes, because we've heard all the others and 6 hasn't come along yet. So, in the list, yes, it's the second best one before 7.
Factually correct anyway, because this is all the list, so there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way. You're right. Thanks for opening my mind to this, Jam. Yeah, like, see, main characters that I got, I can't remember his fucking names. Cecil, innit?
Cecil, yeah.
Cecil
Harvey,
sorry,
is it?
ignore my poor pronunciation. I apologise, Chloe. Yeah, no, he's fantastic. And the twins, Param, I always get the name mixed up. The 2 twins that sacrifice themselves to save the party, or do they? Music again, fantastic. This is the one where it was like, where I feel at the time it was like, okay, this is what this game is. This is what can happen, and so on. Do you know what I'm saying? But either you two, anything to say? Casual Friday game, Final Fantasy 11. Let's do it.
I just remember the logo before. It's blue in it.
Yeah, it's got Cecil on it. I assume it's Cecil. Dark Knight. Yeah, the baddie is dead good as well. And again, is that good? I've forgotten his fucking name. Chloe, what's his name?
What? Sorry.
For bad guy, main dude.
Bad guy?
Come on.
Dennis.
Yeah, it's Dennis, man.
Dennis?
It's Dennis, Chloe. I'll swear down, it's Dennis.
Dennis?
It's not Dennis.
I don't know, I'll just take that.
Piss. Guess, but fucking Phil, he's still there. What's his name?
Zemus.
No.
Zemus?
Oh, go away.
Razor Ramon.
You're right. It's Razor Ramon.
Boris. There we go. NS has got it on the door.
NS has got it, it's Boris.
It's not Boris. It might be
NS
Boris.
doesn't get anything wrong, so I don't know what you're on
To be
about.
fair, NS would never make that. Golbez, thank you, Google. Golbez is cool. There's a bit of a Barney with Cecil. But yeah, it's fantastic to go to the... There's going to be slight spoilers in this as well, by the way. I'm sorry, I should have said that at the beginning. You know, they go to the moon and Crystal Palace
You
is all...
spoiled Final Fantasy 4, it's only just come out.
Mate, I was talking to someone at work the other day, this is his favourite. And I'm like, you're really cool. I don't agree, but I appreciate it, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is, and... Yeah, do you have anything to add on 4? Or can we keep this show moving?
I wouldn't really speak to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Chloe. I need your help on this one.
Okay.
Number
let's
7.
Go.
It's wrong. I know what it
It's
is.
about halfway, right? Talking about this is the most medium Final Fantasy game you can buy, according to everyone. 15. You say you completed 15, is that right?
Certainly have, yeah.
I've tried. It's got like 12. I tried a few times. I'm like, did you like it or not?
Yeah. I think when I did the rankings, I think I put 15 as either 3 or 4.
Right.
So it was up there for
So
me.
you're the weirdo that put it too high. Is that right? No, I'm joking.
Probably.
I'm joking. Why would you rank it so high above? I can only assume you're number 1 and number 2. I'm not going to say because.
I can only assume you've been smoking crack.
Oh, Jam's not a fan, I don't think. But
I played the demo, that was enough.
the Carbuncle one, is that what you mean? Or was there another one?
Yeah.
After that? Yeah. Mate.
I just loved the story. I don't know why. Like, I just loved the fact that there was just the group of them together. And, like, spoilers for anyone that didn't play it, but, like, with how it ended as well, it just, the transition of everything that happened in the game just made it just whole for me.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
The big payoff.
Yeah.
Yes, mate.
Loved it.
It's mind-baffling that game is 8 years old this year.
Fuck off, is it?
I know.
It came out 5 minutes ago.
I remember getting that.
Really?
My mum was getting the fucking bathroom done, and the builder was like, "Is this posters here?" And I'm like, "Yes, mate."
Was it that long ago?
That long ago.
I was in Japan when it was
You've been
released.
to Japan.
Yes, I have.
You've been
yeah.
sat here, Chloe, for about 40 minutes, and you just not mentioned it at all. You just drop it in conversation. Whereabouts did you go?
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
I stayed in Shinjuku.
For those that don't know Japan, like us professionals, whereabouts on the map is?
Shinjuku. So
In
you've
Japan.
got It's like southern, so near Shibuya, which is like the center of Tokyo.
Which
pretty
is
much.
Persona 5, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And literally everything else. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was sick.
Did
Honest
you
to
go
God.
to Tokyo? Or did you not make it that far?
We stayed. No, Shinjuku's like pretty much where we were. We were in the
Right.
center of it. Yeah. So everything was very local. Went to
cool.
Ikebukuro as well, which is the gaming district of Japan.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely sick.
Was
Yeah.
it? Okay. Good. How long ago was that? Was it?
So I was in Japan whilst Final Fantasy 15 was released,
So 8
and
years
obviously I was literally there thinking my game is at home waiting to be played.
Did you get
and
it
been
delivered? Mate, did you not?
I would have got a Japanese copy.
Yeah.
See, I wanted to, and there was so much like merch that was exclusive, like because I went to a Square Enix cafe as well, and they have exclusive merch that's only available in Japan.
Yeah.
And like, it was just this. It was expensive, but
Yeah. So.
I regret it
Jack in
now.
his mind is nerding out right now.
Yeah. I do want to go to Japan, to be fair. I wanted to go to that Sega arcade, but they shut it down, haven't they?
Yeah, shut down.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
But, whatever. Sega couldn't walk a dog. Jam. You played the demo of this game, so obviously you're the right person to ask for the quality of this game.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Why... What put you off...
Gameplay. Gameplay don't hook me, I don't play it.
Gameplay's king, I'm being all of us. Alright. Good gameplay can save...
I mean, the story could be really good, but I just couldn't... I wasn't going to pay 50 odd quid for a game I might like the story of, and then no one didn't like the gameplay.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
can just watch a film for that.
Yeah, because this game...
Probably watch someone else play Final Fantasy 15.
To be fair, you could, for like 50 hours or whatever it is. Yeah, this game seems to take like 400 years to come out, and when it did, I was surprised it was better than I thought it was going to be. But I think it is supposed for me. I'm just a bit like I want to like it more than I do, but I don't think I'm going to get there. I don't think the payoff's going to get me through the whatever the fuck that car is.
Justify 50 hours.
The Regala?
Whatever, is that what it is?
The Regala, yeah.
I just like the music. I just sit there and listen to the old music in it. That's all I did.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Spotify, do you know what I mean? Oh god, another one. Gonna be anything else to add on Final Fantasy? What is it, 15? Yeah,
15.
Or can I move on?
Go for it, man.
Number 6, mate. The greatest game ever made, obviously.
This Final Fantasy 6
Do
then,
you
is
know
it?
what? No, it's not. Not 6. Do you know why it's the greatest game ever made?
It's 10.
Because there's a
No.
there's a collaboration with a certain other Square Enix game.
Oh, so it's Final Fantasy 14.
Yes, right. Chloe, help me out. Have you played 14?
Oh, religiously and embarrassingly,
Did
yes.
you actually?
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know how many hours you've got in it.
Go on.
Probably at least 400 plus. Easy.
Yeah,
If not more, because of how many DLCs have come out for that game.
DLC?
I've not done the newest one. I've done everything apart from the newest one that came out last year. Endwalker.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you done the one before Endwalker?
Shadowbringers?
Fuck knows
Yes.
what mate, you're the expert. I'm asking you.
Yeah.
is it this one? Because I want to play the near shit in it. Did you play the near
I
shit
think
first?
so.
Yeah.
Near, yeah.
You got 2P in it with the white sort of dress.
2P?
Yes.
Jam, don't. This is canon, by the way.
Okay.
Listen to me, right? Yoko Taro, but God bless his soul, right? He's just a twat because this is canon shit in an MMO. How long does it take you on your best guesstimate, Chloe, to get to the near stuff? If you were to start a new character today, how long would it?
Oh my god.
we
So you've got
talking-
literally the main game, so you've got A Realm Reborn, you've got Stormblood,
Yeah.
you've got... I swear there's Dragon Song,
That's
I
the
think
one.
it's called, if I remember.
Yeah.
Then you've got Shadowbringers. I'd probably say at least probably 200 plus. Easy.
200 hours. Jam.
Yeah.
As a huge near Maniac, right? I've got if I want this canon story, jam, like legitimately near story, I've got to play 200 hours. I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube eventually, but
Exactly.
I'm just I want to play it, and I do quite like it. I don't have any friends, just here, Chloe, so I'm not. I don't have any friends that play this game, so I'm just gonna jump in. But the one time I did play it, right? I told the story to John before. Jumped in. Do you know the first village you're in with where there's like a tree and you sort of there's some rabbits outside or something? Is that way too far in the past? You've forgotten.
Is it Gridania?
That sounds right.
Like Gridania, New Gridania.
That
I
sounds
think.
right. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was there. I was doing my thing, and this dude was like, "Oh, just go down there and do a quest for me." I can't remember what the quest was. Don't ask me to remember. Right. But I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll do that. Went down the thing. I'm fighting this. I'm level 1 or something. It's not level 1, right? You're not like. Yeah, I'm fighting this fucking rabbit, and this dude walks past with a fucking massive sword and just goes, bang, kills the rabbit, and then fucks off. I'm just like, "Cheers, mate. I got a loot. I'm chilling." I'm like, "Yes, mate."
Easy money.
Yeah. Mate, we just spoke about it. You probably missed it, mate. I'm fuming. But yeah, like I said before, the community's so helpful and so welcoming, and they're like, "Oh, play with us, jump in." And,
It's been the best voted community, I think, so many years running at Game Awards.
yeah.
It's not competitive though, is it?
No, it's not. It's
not really,
like,
no.
Not like League, mate, where you
Well,
want to
none
save
of
it
us.
every 5 minutes. It's probably why
Yeah.
it's because you're all on the same team, aren't you? And it features the greatest villain of all time.
Kefka.
Did you fight Kefka? Holly? The clown.
No.
The clown prince. He's in the game, Chloe. You can't do this to me. He's in the
In
game.
14?
Swear to God. I know this because I'm like, oh
Well,
shit.
he's not memorable, Chloe. I'd have forgot him too.
It's
Don't
probably
worry.
the most memorable boss fight in the whole game. If you missed it, you're missing out.
I can't cope. I don't remember this.
Do you not? Can I send you the video?
No!
I'll put the video underneath us in Discord. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
While I'm sat here. Jam. Mr. I like to jump in and jump out my games. Why?
No.
I'm not asking to play. Why would you? Is there a reason you're not played 14, or you're just not into that kind of shit? Is it too
No,
much of
there's not a reason. I think out of any MMO that I would play, it probably would be that. Because I don't mind Final Fantasy 14 or Final Fantasy, and there's not really a Star Wars one, which we've been promised for years and years and years. We haven't got yet.
Knights of the Republic on whatever it fucking.
Get in my face.
It was in Stormblood, Chloe.
Stormblood.
Dan knows.
That was a very long time ago. I feel like that was at least 2015-16, because I swear Realm Reborn came out in 14.
Yeah, the YouTube video from 2018, which is a bit out of what you said, but sort of in the right area. So, hang on. 2017 is that? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. But I'm gonna send this video to you now, and you'll be like, "Oh, I remember that. That was probably the best fight I've ever had in my life." You probably didn't win
debatable,
because
but yeah.
it's. You probably didn't win because it's Lord Kafka, isn't it? You know what I mean? Right. And it. Jam. Why are you fuming?
Why am I human?
You're absolutely livid, mate.
For what? Why?
I don't know. What?
I probably will be
Because he's
when we
waiting
get
for
to the.
Final Fantasy X to be number 1.
Yeah, well, we've got to wait
I
for a
mean,
long time.
it
That's
is
the
what it
last
is,
one.
mate. It is what
That's
it
the
is.
last one we talk about, isn't it?
It might be. It might be. But do you have anything to add on 14, or can we move on to the top 5?
Yeah, top
No.
5 it is.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Are we good? So, right, so I'm going to recap again, because I'm sure Phil's probably got us on the side, and he's probably doing something else. So, recap for Phil. 15 is 11, 14 is 5, 13 is 2, 12 is 3, 11 is 13, 10 is 1, 9 is 12, 8 is 4, 7 is 15, and 6 is 14. I'm having... It is, mate. Hugh's here. You're right, mate. Okay. Right.
So number 5, to keep this order correct, has to be either 6 or 8.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Before I say 5, is that about right for you, the list, or is there any way out of order? Is any way too high or way too low for you?
It'd just be 15 for me, but other than that...
Is 15 too low?
Yes, for me.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, Gibbo saying 5th should be 7. Right, I'll tell you, Jam was correct on what he said. Number 5 is 6 or 8. Then this is where the list really annoys me, because it is Final Fantasy 8, and Final Fantasy 8 is way too high for me. I'm not sure how... I know how Jam feels about 8. I'm not sure about how you feel about 8, Chloe, is it?
To be quite honest, I've never really fully played
Because
8.
you never really fully played it, because you turned it on and thought, oh, this is shit, and turned it straight off.
Do you know what, though? I give it a plus. The soundtrack is a banger.
That's
Man with a machine gun.
Soundtrack's always good in Final Fantasy.
That's cheating. You can't say that because the soundtrack's always fantastic. If it was a soundtrack ranking, I'm not sure I would cope. Obviously, number 1 would be the obvious one, but right, 8. Why don't Squall is overrated and shite, right? Shut up. Oh, 8's a load of shit. I'm sorry, I've said that about 3 times already. Jan, why don't you like 8?
Because it's just miserable as fuck.
Emo.
I mean,
Emo Squall.
Emo.
Oh, it's just like he feels so sorry for himself all the time.
Yeah. So,
and I'm like, just fucking get on with it. You're supposed to be like this protagonist, and he's a miserable git. Squall, he's not underrated, Dan.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Anna's joke.
Yeah, I've just Sephiroth broth.
I love that one, man. I love it.
Boom, boom, boom. Sorry. Right. I don't know. Yeah. 8. I remember I played 7 and 8 was coming out. And I'm like, oh, let's get on it. And it came out and I played it and I'm like, for fuck's sake. I don't know, man. Zell. This is Zell. He's pretty cool. That selfie girl's quite funny as well. But apart from that, I mean, the draw system is just a way to cheat the game as well. Makes it quite easy. He says as he never completed it because I could never be asked after disc 2.5. But for the time, some of the FMV sequences were just out of this world. I was watching on PlayStation 1.
Very good. Yeah.
You watch them today, and it's like for the time, 1998, is it?
98, 99, something like that.
Pull that out of my ass. Yeah. It is 90, whatever. It's still fantastic. But again, music. Man with the machine gun and is it the landing? Oh, fucking hyper. That's hyper shit, mate. Right, number 5 is Final Fantasy 8, which fucking too high.
That means number 4.
You lot need your head examining, to be honest, because
we know what 4 needs to be.
Right, so when I said, sorry, is anything else anyone wants to add to 8 apart from being a heaping pile of shit or?
No, other than Man with a Machine Gun, it's a banger.
It's a shout out from Chloe. Right, okay, that's very good. Is there any song in 8 that you like, Jim?
I could tell you the name of the song.
Just hum it, mate.
What?
Hum it. Square Enix can't.
I don't know it, but there's a billion Final. I'm not even joking. On a daily playlist, I've got Final Fantasy songs, because I just tell the Alexa to play music.
And it's just Final Fantasy music.
It's just, when I leave with it's what keeps the dogs company.
Right. Okay. So
I'll come home and it could still be playing, and I don't know what's playing. I just know it.
Yeah. That's fair enough, mate. Right, number 4. Right, so when I said this list I said the top 4 are correct. Do you remember me saying this? The top 4 are correct, but they're in the wrong order. Is what I said.
Yeah.
Right. They're still in the wrong order for me. But
this is 6.
It's relatively all right, even though it pains me to say this. But number 4, my number 1. It's the greatest game ever made.
This order, this top 5 is correct so far.
Final Fantasy 6. The fucking oh mate.
Fight a train, why don't you?
Suplex a train, mate. I don't know where to start. Best villain, best music, best not best battle system. I don't think it's got the best battle system. The final boss is just like something from the fucking Renaissance, mate. It's just unbelievable, especially for the SNES it was on. And as much as I fucking love Final Fantasy VII Remake, you know this, Jam.
I do.
I don't think you understand the extent I love that game. Right. I don't think you do.
Can relate, though.
We'll get to it when we talk about 7, but 6 is the one that needs remaking for me. Right. It just does. Maybe not in the same vein because, spoilers, again, is it a remake, is it a sequel? Mate, I'll sit here for hours and talk about that, you know what I'm saying? As I have done in the past. And Jan's fed up with me going on about it. And he can't wait for Rebirth to come out.
Oh wait, ask him how many times he has Final Fantasy 6.
How many times do you have Final Fantasy 6, mate?
So it's 1, Android, Steam, PS1, Wii U, 3DS, I think. Was it on 3DS? Was it on 3DS?
I think so.
Let me just get it up.
I think it was.
Basically every version.
Sorry, Ryan. I'm just going off on a tangent now.
Right. Final Fantasy 6. It's just it's like a big. I mean, there's a massive cast of characters. It's not overwhelming because you can just go with whoever. It's not on PS4. Well, it will be. That's right. Yeah, Game Boy Advance. So, yeah, basically every version, which is like 8 or 9 times. Soon to be 9 or 10 with the Pixel Remaster. And do you know how many times I've sat on Steam, stubbornly, on the Pixel Remasters page, and for 6, just stared at it, going, it's only a tenner. At least 4 or 5 times in my life.
When do they get released?
I don't
May.
know. I don't care, mate.
I know
Fucking
you
take the
don't
money when
care.
you need it and send it to me house. I don't care. Send it me now. But yeah, like, and there's like the opera scene is just fucking unbelievable especially for the time. But it stands up now. And there's the scene, spoilers, where Celeste throws herself off the balcony because Kefka wins in the middle of the game. I've got to say something bad about it. It's a bit Yankee after the middle. It's not as tight in construct. It's a bit all over the place when Kefka wins, which is maybe the point of the game. But that scene when Celeste nearly kills herself, she's the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the planet. And because the red's not in the right place, it's still just like there's battles up here. Do you know what I'm saying? So I could sit here all day. Play it if you haven't already. Chloe, when it comes to, have you got the Pixel Remasters?
I will be getting it, yeah,
fucking-
most definitely.
This is the Japanese copy, by the way. Check it out.
Nice, I love that.
Remember when you got that?
Yeah, I'm like, mate, buzzing. So good. So fucking good. But hey, gotta settle for number 4. Because of democracy and that, you know what I'm saying? Right, so top 3. If you've been keeping account...
Before you go to the top 3,
Come on.
I want to ask a question to Chloe.
Okay, come on.
What order would you have the top 3 in right now?
Do you want me to say the top
Oh.
3?
Oh, we've got 7, 9 and 10
you go.
left.
So, for me, it'd be 10 as number 1, 7 in the middle, 9 at 3rd, for me.
Same to you, mate. How would you have it?
Mine would be 10 at number 1, 9 at number 2, 7 at number 3.
So,
Interesting.
given everything, like, in the air, where
Yeah,
would you
I
put
agree,
7?
Ryan.
Where's 7 out of 15 for you, Jam? Is it? Where we talking?
Yeah, no, I would say 7 is top 5 for me.
Yeah, okay. So
Definitely. But
that's
out of what we have remaining, I'll do 3rd place 7, 2nd place 9, 1st place 10.
Right, okay, cool. Right. Lovely. Well, I won't beat around the bush about it. It's funny you should say 9 at number 3.
I didn't say that. Chloe did.
Well, Chloe, you say. Funny you should say 9 at number 3, because it is. Final Fantasy 9 is number 3. Now, I'm just going to assume, because you put it at number 3, have you played, I just take it you played 9. Yeah. Very good game.
It's great.
Is it up there
Very
for
good
you, regardless of being constricted to the top 3? Is it up there anyway, or? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I voted it in my top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I put it above. I'll have to check after this, but I put it up very high. I love 9. I think I'm with you, John. I think it is my favourite PS1 one, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, 9. When you're so maybe it's because I was so disappointed in 8. 9 come out and it was like, okay, this is what I wanted. This is fantastic. Why do you like 9 so much, Chloe? Is it the characters, the music, the battle system, or just like
the music? To be fair,
mate, what's the thing called? Sorry, go on.
It's just the relationships with the characters as well. Like, I spent the entire game just feeling so sorry for Dagger. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, it just was hard playing it.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah. And obviously Zidane as well. GOAT, for sure.
Yeah. I always call him Zidane because of the footballer, but I think it is Zidane, isn't it? Is that?
Yeah, I just call him Zidane.
Yeah,
Zidane.
Zinedine Zidane, yeah. But yeah, fucking hell. And there's is it Quinner as well? The chef.
Quinner, yeah.
And mate, it's just
With the big tongue.
Yeah,
Licky
so
tongue.
creative. It's kind of so creative, and it also features arguably the best, like not protagonist, but the best controllable character in the whole series, which is Vivi, right?
Vivi's sick.
Vivi's unbelievable character, like, and the realization that lifespan's only a year or something like that, and it's like, oh shit, and it's like the mass-produced weapons and shit like that. You fight the Black Waltz, is that right? I forgot. I've not played it for fucking a million years, but it's so good, mate. Right, Brian's saying Zidane, so Jam. Zinedine Zidane's done us dirty there, mate. But yeah, I mean, and obviously Steiner's my dude as well. Love Steiner.
He's a great
Yeah.
Yes, mate. And obviously Kuja. Oh, mate, I just thought this song. What's the song called? Do 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 do. Oh, fuck, mate, bangers everywhere. What's it called? I have it on my Spotify all the time. I can't remember what it's called. I've tripped up there. But Jam, you rated it high. Was it the same as Chloe? Is it like just everything about it?
It's just, I think from 7, like I do like 7.
You don't, do you? No one likes that one. I don't know why.
No one likes 7, but I think 7 was met so well. I mean, great story. I think it was just a new type of game for the West. It was the first Final Fantasy we had.
Jam. Sorry. Ryan, 8 was number 5, which is way too high, so suck it.
It is way too high.
Go on.
Yeah, so I think it's like a new type of game for the West. It was on the PlayStation, which is the next big thing.
Yeah.
It was the first 3D version. It was proper storytelling on a game, rather than just like slashing about beat 'em ups that everyone's used to racing games. So I think that's why it was met so well. And then when we got Final Fantasy 8, I think because the little sprites of like Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, and all that were quite cartoony-ish. But then they try to make it more realistic. I don't think at the time it worked. But then the 9, they kind of met in the middle.
Yeah, so looks like a bit more like a Pixar film.
Yeah,
So
9.
PlayStation 1 could push out a Pixar sort of thing, but
Yeah. So I think it was the blend of like 7 and 8 made 9.
yeah.
That's why I liked it.
No, yeah, I fucking love 9, mate. Like the flute song at the beginning. So I'm in, mate. Just let's go. Does anyone have anything to add on 9 before I mean, this
Melodies of Life.
This is it.
That song.
That's the song I was stuck. Nice one, thank you. Glad someone's awake,
there we
Chloe.
go.
Thank you. One of us is awake. Now, this is the moment. Do you want me to recap and then just?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to recap and then
Then drum roll for
drum roll, and I'm going to say the winner. Yeah, because if you've been keeping up, the last 2 are 7 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know you're both very nervous because I'm just going to recap.
Because it's our favourite in the money.
Recap. So 15's 11, 14's 5, 13's 2, like the shit 2, not 4. 12 is 3, the shit 3, not 6. 11 is 13, 10 is 1, 9 is 12, 8 is 4. Is that right? Yeah. 7's 15, 6 is 14, 5 is 8, 4 is 6, 3 is 9. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm nervous.
Should be, ladies. I'm gonna now. This is very fucking close. Out of the ranking, out of the what's it called?
Points.
Yeah, the points it spat out. There's a 0.2 difference between these two games.
Oh, I can't do
Very
this.
hard. It's very, very close, and there's also 0.2, and then to Final Fantasy 9 is 1.8 or something. I can't do that in my head without thinking about it really, really hard. 1.5. So the winner.
We've got a drum roll going over here.
That's Ryan's got the drum roll animation out. That's sick.
As reports, number 1 Final Fantasy game of all time is, of course it is. It's Final Fantasy 7. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's the wrong one.
It's the wrong one. Right.
Oh, fuck's sake.
God damn it, Jan, we were so close.
So close. I mean, it's not surprising because it is what it is, but we'll do 10 first if that's cool.
Yeah.
So, Chloe, I'll start with you, if that's okay.
Yeah.
10's number 1 for you, right?
Yes.
Why? Why is it number 1? Right, let's sit back.
Right.
No, it's
first
not.
one's fuming.
So, this was the first Final Fantasy for PlayStation 2.
It was.
So we'll start at that.
2001, I want to say, but I could be wrong. It might be 2002. No, 2002. Sure.
2000
Yeah.
in Japan, 2001 for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
So-
Sorry, Chloe.
So I spent a lot of my childhood watching my brother playing this,
Right.
which is why it is number 1 for me. Like, recollectively, because of my childhood, I don't. I mean, you've got the music again, obviously. I know I'm going to keep saying that.
Anakin is
because-
just phenomenal, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just seen the chat as well. I was just about to mention that.
Peas, cheese
you've got-
central.
So you've got the soundtrack, you've got the story, the whole Sin, Tidus, Yuna, Lulu, Waka, and then obviously
Waka the
you've got.
racist, mate. Is he not right? No, go on. It's
And then
John
obviously
DiMaggio, by the way.
You've got the backstory of Braska and Jex.
Yeah.
It's just genuinely insane. Like, the game was just so ahead of time for
agree.
when it came out. Like, I just can't explain.
Yeah,
It makes me stim, like,
To be
with
fair,
excitement.
Yeah, and for the time, the voices weren't horrible. For even the English one weren't
First
horrible.
time they had it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first time, because obviously you got John DiMaggio in the game, who's Bender and Marcus Phoenix
Bender,
and
yeah.
everyone else. It was in Adventure Time. I think it's someone in Adventure Time. It doesn't matter. Jam, also number 1 for you, mate.
Yeah.
Why?
Mainly because I thought I wouldn't like it at first.
Really?
Yeah, going back to I liked 7, didn't like 8, and I liked 9, and they went back to these
You got
like
that
normal
realistic-
human,
yeah.
realistic things. I was like, okay, they just. But then, I didn't buy it. Andrew bought it, and he played it a bit, and I started playing it, and I hammered through it.
Yeah.
I didn't put it down.
I remember the fucking day it came out. I remember.
Yeah, and I think it was a culmination of the PlayStation 1 ones trying to be more than they could. Especially 8. But
Especially.
it's all kind of like merged into one with better graphics, like better FMV sequences, sick story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the gameplay as well, when you could sort of swap out characters, I thought that was like, this is
Yeah.
fucking like. I was like,
the
this is so
FMV
cool.
sequences still look really good now.
Yeah, even like the obviously remastered PS4 and all that shit. I was playing it on Switch when Finn was born, and it's still like, I mean, I take the piss, like I would take the piss out of each other. Jam would say, whatever you like, shite. Whether I like's tremendous, but it's 10's phenomenal video game. Like Oren's one of my favourite characters, not only in Final Fantasy, but just in the whole scope of dope ass gaming. And for one of Finn's favourite songs, bless his little heart, is Spear Unplugged, the acoustic tune in the first little bit. When he was really little, he used to play that to him. He used to nod off to it. I'm like, yes, lad, you do that.
One unpopular opinion I have about Final Fantasy X, though.
You know what? We love an unpopular opinion, Jam. Go on, what's up?
Don't like Blitzball.
Yeah, that's...
Amen. Amen.
Never won a game of it, didn't care about it.
I have to win, right? Maybe it's because of who I am, like, on video games.
I didn't know how to win. I could never... I was like, I don't care enough to know.
I was surprised. I was like... we're playing it, I was like, they're going to make a game out of this, surely. And it never happened, and I'm like, okay.
I was like, win or lose, Sin's still coming to fuck this place up.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Very much.
Yeah. Because that's the way to get Braska's fucking Whacker's
epic weapon or whatever it is.
Oh my god, I've just seen in chat as well. Oh, I'm so jealous that you got to hear her sing that beautiful song.
I'm blanking, Chloe. Remind which one is it?
It's the scene when Yuna and Tidus are like together.
In the lake, having a bit of a cuddle, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Birds and the bees. Yeah, that was the first on-screen video game kiss I've ever seen as well. That wasn't awkward and not that it wasn't awkward, but animated FMV kiss on video game. I think that's the first one I remember seeing.
Yeah,
that was impressive as well. It probably took the PS2 to its limits, mate.
Just the greatest game of all time. Well, I found a fantasy game anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's very good. It's not Final Fantasy 3, mate, but it gets there.
No,
in the
of course
not. Yeah, I mean Kamari as well. Does what it does, mate. Anything to add on your favourite game, or can I move on to casual reports?
Well, yeah, there's something else to add.
One. Is it
it's in the wrong place.
I told you it was in the wrong place. Ryan loves the Lion Man, so yeah, it's what it is, mate. What the greatest video game?
Kamari Ronso. The Lion Man.
But I mean, the Lion Man.
It's a up here, we'll just call him the Lion Man.
You can't leave that lion there, mate. Then the casual reports #1 Final Fantasy game ever made, which basically means it's the fact. So unfortunately, I'm sorry to have to give you this bad news. It is what it is. Is anyone surprised? Like,
no, I'm not really.
It spawned countless spin-offs, sequels, and the movie. Do you like the film? We can ask you.
Yeah, it's one of my all-time favourite films. Advent Children.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious. Right, I'm not being funny. The graphics in that film.
Very good.
When
it looks nice.
It's insane. Like for animated films.
But, like, why is Kate Sif Scottish or whatever he is, or Irish or whatever? Is he Scottish? Right? I can't remember. Yeah, right. Weird. Because I remember watching it back, and I thought this is a drag, and then the Cloud and Sephiroth fight at the end. I thought, okay, like that was cool. Lasted 2 seconds. Cloud fucking murders him. So of course he does.
The music in it is banging. There's Cloud Sephiroth fight.
Phil also a fan of Advent Children. I remember just being a drag, like the three. Don't. Oh my god! Don't remake. Don't. I watched when I finished remake. I was like, shit. Like, I need to watch AC, and I need to do Crisis Core because I can't fucking remember what happened. I played a bit of Vincent's game as well, but
the Dirge.
Yeah, I mean it tries. I mean, if they're gonna remaster that after Rebirth, they should get Platinum to do it. But what they won't. They should. They fucking should, mate. Did you like Dirge Cerberus, Chloe?
I never played the Dirge Cerberus. To be fair,
it's probably for the better. Just there's a dude with white hair in it, and Vincent's got this awkward sort of. I mean, it was emo. For the time. For the time, it was cool. It was nice to get a dive into Vincent because I do like him as a character, but yeah, I mean, I do think Platinum could make that into something great though, and I'm hoping they do, but they won't. Right, so I did all that when I finished Remake because I was like, my Jam will tell you.
As soon as he finished Remake, he was begging me to finish it so he has someone to talk to about the story part.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing? This is a spoilers for Remake again. I'm sorry, we've already had that warning. Sure,
it's about 10 minutes of the first Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, and it's like this is a fucking sequel, mate. Oh my god, I can't. Chloe, the size of the bollocks on Tetsuya Nomura to just go, do you know what, lads? Don't do a straight up copy. Just fucking like, do you know what I mean? I'm watching the end and I'm thinking, what? When it first ended, I was like, what's going on? Then I thought about it and they've not just done that. No way.
Literally, I remember when I ordered it through Game, and I managed to get my home delivery 2 days before initial release. So I was playing it 2 days before it came out.
Yeah, because
and I remember literally sitting in my room on a 20-inch monitor because of how desperate I wanted to play it. And I remember one of my friends coming into my bedroom and literally looking at me while my face was just soaked with tears from the end of that game.
Beautiful. I can't believe he did it. Oh, he's such a bastard, isn't he? But yeah, I almost didn't buy it. I was like, I'll just get it whenever. And then my mate was like, "Oh, it's in Sainsbury's for like 40 quid." I'm like, oh,
yeah, we bought it off Naz,
didn't we? I'm like, go on then, because it was when COVID was just like kicking off on it.
Yeah.
And then Square were like, you're probably gonna get them early just so we can get them to you because of the post need to chill out a bit. And they were like, "I was just in Sainsbury's. Oh, do you want me to get you one?" I was like, "Yes, go on then. I'm gonna be sat here for weeks because I'm off work. Why not?" And I've like platinum. Like I don't platinum video games. I platinum that like straight away. Even in hard mode as well. In that game, it's just like it's not just like the enemies have more health and you hit less. Like it's you take away the ability to use items, and it's just so good, mate. But we're not talking about remake. So it's 7. Now, can you imagine a world where Final Fantasy 7 comes out on Nintendo 64? Have you seen that picture?
I have not.
Have you not?
No.
I'm going to put it on the screen for everyone.
Right, it was born on Nintendo, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of an argument because Nintendo were like, we're using cartridges, and we're like, Square were like, we need more memory on the like physical media because we can't run this game we're making. Like, no, we're making cartridges, and they're like, fuck you, we're going Sony, so in a bit. And the rest is history. I'll be fuming, mate.
Imagine getting double cartridge packs for your
It'd be
N64.
more than fucking double, mate.
Oh yeah, I know, 8 cartridges in one game.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Look at, oh my god. I'm going to put it on the screen for everyone. This is just like the tech demo thing from...
N64?
Yes, mate. Oh no, me fucking thingy's there. There it is. I've got to zoom in a bit. I'm sorry. Don't ignore that. Can you see it? Zoom out a bit, but there. That's like Final Fantasy 6 characters, but they would use them as a tech demo. Can you imagine a world where that comes out looking like that?
No.
I mean,
Right, okay.
it'll be better than 8.
I mean, probably, to be honest. Ryan's like, yeah, that looks like an N64. It fucking does, lad.
We know why Final Fantasy VII's number 1.
Because it's the greatest game of all time. Why is it number 1?
No. Because it was the first on the console. First in the West. Again, storytelling. And it's nostalgia. Nostalgia is a very powerful thing.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Saying,
And I'll tell you now, another unpopular. Cloud is not even a good character. No offense, Chloe.
Like
He's a miserable fucking bastard.
People like
Can relate.
He's miserable as fuck. And I felt that in the first Final Fantasy. I was only reading text in that one. And then you actually go listen to him be miserable in the remake.
Yeah, but there's a reason for his misery, Jam.
I know.
There's a reason.
But you get Barrett, Tifa, and all that are really good characters. I'm not saying Cloud's not a bad character, but you shut your mouth.
How would you feel?
You're right. There you go. Ryan wants to punch. It's like when Aerith is like trying to be all flirty with him. He's like,
Mate,
I'm like, just give her a high five in the tunnels.
Mate, they're all like dripping in that game for him. It's really weird. And the remake, I mean, sorry, Chloe, go on. Retort.
Wait there a minute.
Wedge.
My memory's actually gone blank. What are we going back on?
Sephiroth.
Defending Cloud as a good character. Well, he's a good character.
Cloud is a good character, and obviously with like, if you play
fight.
Crisis Core,
Sorry,
if you
Chloe.
play Crisis Core, go on,
I'm so sorry. Who's the guy in remake with white hair that loses his wife to Don Corneo? Is it
Leslie.
That's it. That's it, right? Sorry, Chlo. Go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you need to play Crisis Core to realise that Cloud's character development only gets better and better. In my opinion,
you're happy about his depression and he's upset.
You need to get quite far in the game.
I kind of remember after I finished it, Jack explaining some of it to me, and he had played Crisis Core at this point, I think. He was telling me about Zach this, Sephiroth this.
I mean, I did play Crisis Core prior to remake, but it had been a hot minute, and I was like,
yeah, I know.
I can't remember. I mean, but
it was when you was on your
last hour or so with Crisis Core.
You was on your rabbit hole of going into Final Fantasy VII lore.
Mate, I was on about, like, do you know in remake the fucking 3 things when you go off the motorway into the fucking thing? They're the 3 fucking Advent children, and it's like, oh my god. If you scan them, they sort of...
Oh, yeah. Yazoo.
That's it.
I can't remember.
I will send you videos, mate, and they explain it better than I could do it now. But it's like a 2-hour podcast of you know Maximilian, the fighting game guy. You must. Yeah,
no, who's that?
But I'm not sure if he's always in that echo chamber. Bang. Do you know what I mean? He does it with Rebirth as well. But
so they should make a Final Fantasy fighting game. It's called Soul Calibur. Just different faces on them characters.
If Arc System Works did a Final Fantasy Fighters, I'd be all over it though.
I think that would actually be a pretty interesting game. Final Fantasy Fight, like beat 'em up.
Yeah, mate.
That'd be quite cool.
Chloe, were you saying something? I'm so sorry. Oh, were you finished?
I think we finished.
Cool. Right, Sephiroth. Is Sephiroth the best villain? That's just no.
Sephiroth is he's glorious.
Yeah, the OG. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with him being the best villain.
Okay. I disagree, but okay, whatever. I do like him.
But you can keep your wrong opinions to yourself.
No, I can keep every opinion to myself. I do like you know, there's been like 2 or 3 Sephiroths that have also done Superman as well. I find that quite funny.
That's weird.
Yeah. Right, do you know the guy who does the voice in Crisis Core for Sephiroth, and literally everything else is the dude in Friends, the Yeti guy?
No
idea.
Insane.
Google it, mate. It's him.
That is insane.
Now it's because he was Superman in some cartoon or something. I'm not sure, but now it's the guy that plays Superman in the latest Superman thing. If it's Smallville or whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. I can't remember his fucking name either. But I love his delivery. It's like, there is still so much to be done. Like, fucking yes, mate.
You've got Crisis Core, Jack, haven't you?
It's downstairs. I don't like cross-contaminating me playthroughs, so I'm going to finish Live Alive. Then I'm going to jump on Crisis Core. I was going to do Crisis Core then Live Alive, but Jade was on Kana, Group of Bridge of Spirits, and I'm just like, no, I appreciate it. She's going for the not platinum, but she's trying to get all the shit, and I'm like, I don't want to interrupt the playthrough, so I'm just going to go over here and go on my Switch and play Live Alive instead. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. There it is. Jam, if you'd be so kind, could you do as a graphic again for the...
Yes.
I can send you the...
Oh, can I correct it, though?
You can't correct it, mate. I'll know, mate.
Damn.
Unfortunately not.
I will. My degree's coming in useful, so might as well.
Yeah, I mean... it is what it is, mate. Anything to add on Final Fantasy as a whole, or...
It's very hit and miss.
Bring on 16.
Are you excited for 16? Yeah, because I'm like, it's like, it looks like Devil May Cry. I'm like, yeah. What's your point?
It's because it steers back to the medieval theme of 9.
Yeah, it's basically Game of Thrones, right? When you watch that one of the trailers, was it the latest trailer? Like, this is Game of Thrones. I'm in. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I don't know from day one. I say this all the time. I don't know from day one. The day comes round, Jam gets a picture. Yeah, mate. New game day. Let's go. Phil's excited for 16.
And the bad guy called Clive.
No, that's the protagonist is Clive.
I'm already out. Clive. Who the fuck's called Clive?
James, mate. Right, well, he looks cool.
I'd be petrified if it was his name. Jack,
yeah.
I need you to send me the list. Put it in this chat.
I'll put it in this chat. But are we anything to add, or are you? Is everything off your chest before we finish?
I mean, all I'm going to say is, for Final Fantasy fans, we have got a game guaranteed at least every 6 months for, like, the next year.
Yeah.
What?
So there's 16.
So from Crisis Core,
yeah.
December,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
then you've got 16 in June.
Oh,
then-
it's a remakes.
Oh, I don't
Rebirth,
I didn't think of that.
What's after 16? What's
Yeah,
coming out?
Part
Opposite.
2 in winter.
Oh my god, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, like it's a big year for us as Final Fantasy fans,
massive,
and
mate.
I'm ready for it.
Are you not ready, Jim? Because we're ready.
I was born ready. No, I'm probably going to play Final Fantasy 7 again. Because I haven't done it on hard
Remake or
No.
OG?
remake. I did OG not long ago on the Switch.
Right.
Oh no. No, I don't know what I played it on, I can't remember.
Right. 7.
Like, I mean, when I mean recently, I mean like years ago. Like 2 or 3 years ago.
When the 7 remake trilogy is complete, I'm going to have to come back and see if I like it more than 7, because I think it's got the potential to be unbelievable. It's already really good, but I mean, do you know what I mean? But, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I gotta cut it there. Is that alright? Are we good? Everything's off the chest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jam, pleasure as always. Chloe, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Alright.
You're more than welcome on the show whenever you like. Just hit me up. If you need help with anything on your side, just you know where we are, right? You know where
Awesome.
we are.
Lovely.
However, that leads me to my next question. We are doing. This is an open invitation, by the way. Anyone wants to come on, anybody in the chat, watch on YouTube, hit me up, Twitter, in the Discord, anything. I want to start doing people's top 10 video games of all time list. Now, I started doing this in like July, and I'm like, I'll do that in 2 minutes.
Still,
2 minutes,
I
I
can't.
thought that, no worries. I'm still over an hour. I've got the gist, but I'm still over an hour, and I'm like, and I'm going to go first, because I think that's totally fair. I'm going to... but if you want to come back on, do your top 10 video games of all time, we'll run through, we'll have a chat about that. That's totally... If you want to do that. If you don't...
Sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Jam, I've asked you a million times over the past couple of months. You're more than welcome. Like I said, anyone in the
how
chat.
hard it is to do top 10 without it changing.
Yes, I know.
And you go in,
True.
it's a completely situational list.
I mean,
It's not-
we understand that it changes every now and again. Give out Final Fantasy 12's number 1, mate. Cheers. Top 3 is 9, 10, and 7 in that order from 3, 2, 1. Deal with it, mate.
Wrong, Gibbo.
So yeah, if you want to, by all means. But I will go first. And whoever wants to join me, that's cool.
I did 11.
Yeah, don't start. I've got an Excel spreadsheet with about 400 games on it, Jam. Don't fucking go there, mate. Right? I've taken this very seriously.
400 games.
What I've done is one per franchise and all that shit. But you can, if you want to have 10 Final
This is
Fantasy
your
games,
favourite games, is it? It's
Yeah.
not the best games of the
your
franchise.
favourite
They're
games.
different things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like because I understand that. For example, my favourite Crash Bandicoot game is 2, but I understand that 3 is the best one. But I like 2 better. I don't know why.
Like my favourite Street Fighter is Street Fighter 4.
But you understand
But
3 is the best one, right?
3 is 3 is the best
we know
one.
it is. But yeah, a lot more info. I'll fucking put some info somewhere about that soon. But genuinely, open invite. But if you watch on YouTube, don't forget like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Give us your rankings, and we'll tell you how wrong it is. And also comment say to Jam that Final Fantasy X is a lot of arse.
Oh no.
No, don't do
it's
that.
not.
But thank you so much. When will I be back? I don't know. Chloe, are you streaming soon, or are you? Not today, but like
Plug yourself,
Probably
Chloe. Watch your
Probably
squedge.
tomorrow.
tomorrow, right? Okay.
Probably tomorrow.
Your Twitch is just
Chlobo 63.
is that it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, isn't it?
That's the one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Better put it in my shortcuts. I'm so sorry I should have done that. That's right, isn't it?
That's
Yes.
perfect.
Go and follow Chloe. She's brilliant. I
Thank
turned it on the other day, and you were playing Resident Evil, and you just went, "Oh fuck it!" I'm increases, mate.
If you scroll up to the top of the chat, I put that clip in there for you the other day, Chloe.
That's probably what I watched. That's probably what I watched. I was cooking. I think it was a curry or something. I remember I was in creases, mate. It was dead funny.
It's when she gets the jump scared. Oh, fuck me!
No, I hate it. People need to leave me alone. I've got a fragile heart.
That's why you play.
So you,
horror
what did
games.
your server voted for Alien now, haven't they?
Yeah,
Isolation.
so
Yeah,
that's
what's
the
that
game
as
I'm
well?
currently playing. Yeah, so I'm playing Alien Isolation now, and it's a shit show. Next part's gonna be Spoop Central, and I'm not ready.
You're not ready. Is that tomorrow?
It will be at some point tomorrow.
Cool.
Hopefully tomorrow
What-
afternoon. Yeah.
Talking
What
UK
time?
time after 5ish, or we.
So probably between 3 and 4 p.m. British Standard Time. Yeah,
Okay.
roughly. Yeah.
What does that mean? Well, okay, cool. Right, we'll cut it there. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for voting for the wrong Final Fantasy order, but democracy and all that. I might see you the weekend, but I'll definitely see you next Tuesday. Pun not intended, because I didn't mean it. I love you lots.
We'll see you on Saturday.
Oh, Jam, sorry, Jam. Where are my manners?
No, it's fine.
Saturdays,
I'm off on Sunday, so I'll be definitely doing
Yeah,
Smash.
Smash Saturdays. Come and see. The sheep mains got to stick together, Jam. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Sheep mains.
Beat Scotty, did you?
Mate, with Sheik. I don't use Sheik.
I don't use anyone.
Scott is unbelievable, mate.
He is.
Oh, fucking... Yeah, sorry, right. I'll sort that out for next time. But grazie. And by all means, everybody, keep it casual. We'll see you in a bit. Up the top,
Peace.
please.